key players, you know, and all that. The only place I saw a crowd.
That's what the thought. We have Adams.
Yeah, this is important because if you just watch televisions, analysts, many of them are not even sure that they are registered voters. We think that today is going to be a civil war. But people have overruled the prophets of doom, the marchers of violence, by the way they have queued up. These are not graduates. You really need to lecture them. They are not going to be taught by younger Africa that we need to conduct ourselves peacefully. You see them here. These are the real Nigerians. And secondly, you can see everywhere, the classrooms of the doors are open. Nobody is taking money from anybody. And if you listen to some of them in their language, they say, let's vote, we are hungry now so that we can go and find something to eat. Now, what is, for me, my interpretation, hunger is not a justification for vote buying or vote selling. Actually, if there are no sellers, there will be no buyers.
So you believe that there are no cases of vote buying?
Don't my belief, you can see it. And I've called other people. So I think I saw some FCC people around. Now, if they are finding it, because they are trained to sniff around. But number three, look at how peaceful the queue is. Look at the length of the queue. And people vote and go, they vote and go. You can see. Also, you notice that for every woman that is voting, you have about 5 women, which is why we always say during the campaign that no woman, no nation, no woman, no democracy. Thirdly, those who talk about, the economy as an excuse for this, they are idle commentators. By this I mean, whether you are happy or not, whether you are hungry or not, it's the more reason you want to make sure that you exercise your right to dismiss a government you don't want and hire a governor that you want. That is the experiment they are making. So those who try to rationalize bad behavior by reference to the economy, that is why people behave. No, bad conduct is a bad conduct. Poverty is not synonymous with madness. So I'm happy to see very ordinary people. These are the real forgotten majority of rural Nigerians. And if you put these communities together, they are far much more than the elite in the cities.
I would like you to address some of the issues. There have been, the police have made arrests of some opposition party members. And I want you to address that and talk to us about how important it is for people.
Now, the essence is that you know that some people said this election will not take place. There will be do or die. Other people say they will not. So whatever has to be done to put those guys who want to disrupt peaceful. Now, these guys are here peacefully. If they find somebody planning somewhere how to come and hijack this outcome, it makes sense to prevent him from doing so. We will allow one person to veto what hundreds or thousands of people are doing. So for me, that is it. We must protect the system. The people want democracy. They don't want dictatorship, including civilian dictatorship. And civilian dictator is anyone who, through the instrument of gun or other violent means, prevent people from voting with a view to falsify outcome in his favor. And everything has to be done to put those minority, no more than 0.0001% of people who want to undermine democracy, they have to be dealt with so that the majority of the people's interests can be protected and the will of the people prevail. So for me, there is no question. We must filter the system. Yeah. So
the last question for you, sir, is that in some polling units there were delayed arrival of INEC ad hoc staff. Do you also believe that INEC should review the timing for this election?
I think 8 o'clock is good enough. I mean, now I can't begin to comment on what I have not seen. These people are here, and I know that our next standard policy is that once you have showed up, they will not stop you from voting. I think that has always been their standard thing. Now the people are here. I don't see anybody who is going to tell them not to vote. So I think the problem with you to the media, don't focus on the alleged negative. Because what you are telling me now, I have not seen it in the camera. Talk to me about what you are seeing here. eyewitness, not hear say. You understand? So, but my happiness is that these people who are the forgotten majority of rural people are showing to the elite hunger is not a reason for us to sell our votes. We will queue. We will not fight. We will make the sacrifice. Even carrying a baby on my back is not a reason I will deny myself the right to hire a big man called governor or dismiss a big man who was a governor and didn't perform and want to replace a continuation of more of the same bad current situation. So this is what we should focus on. And I've heard information from several rural communities. Of course, you know that those who are losing, they will want at the end of the day when they find out that they are not winning, at the point of collision, they want to go and cause trouble and so on. But I believe there are enough security men former security men to deal with those few miscreants. The truth is they exist. But that is why police, SSS, civil defense are mobilized to make sure that these small numbers of blood-sucking mercenaries who are hired by desperate people are put out of business, so that the wish of these huge numbers who are sacrificing the day to queue must prevail. And I'm proud of Nigerians. I'm proud of Edo people. But the bad guys among us, they are not a reflection of the will and the wishes of majority of our people. Even in the UK, in America, and so on, there are a few miscreants who try to undermine the system, whether they use knife to jack somebody and so on. But the thing to focus on is that in every society, there are people who are prone to violence. That's why you have police.
That's Senator Oshiomhole, as usual, speaking a very interesting conversation. He cast his ballot at Sako West local government area. And one critical matter, like he pointed out, was that the people have overruled the prophets of doom.